Hi, everybody. I'm just jumping on here today to explain the Polar Battlefields poster assignment a little bit more. I've had lots of people asking questions. I've had lots of them submitted that have been amazing, and people are doing a crazy good job on them, which I'm happy to see. It's kind of fun to grade good posters today electronically. So anyway, the first step to doing the poster is you have to have watched the Polar Battlefields video. If you haven't watched the Polar Battlefields video, it's really, really difficult to do the poster if you haven't watched the video. Once again, you can go, if you go to Schoology and you go to your science class and you go to materials, you're going to find everything you need to do the Polar Battlefields poster in the Polar Battlefields green folder here, the Polar Battlefields poster assignment. You're going to find this instruction slideshow, and the slideshow also contains the definitions that you need for your poster. So the slideshow is there, the link to the movie is here, and then where you upload your assignment is here. All right, so one note about uploading: if you do a Google slideshow, you can upload the document. You got to share the slideshow with me if you're just sharing a link with me. So make sure that slideshow is shared with me, and then if you're going to share just the link. Otherwise, you can actually upload the file when you click the little upload file thing or whatever. There's a place to upload the file, and you should just be able to upload the file, and that shows up really nicely for me in the submissions page. So first of all, your assignment is to make a poster or some sort of picture presentation. The pictures are the important part, one of the important parts here, of an Arctic ecosystem. So I've seen people, again, you get the choice. You can make the poster on any piece of paper, or you can do an electronic form of a presentation. I've seen a couple people do really amazing slideshows with different parts of this. One person just did a document where they put everything on there, and it was like just a Google Doc. You're going to use your biotic and abiotic list that you made while you were watching the movie to get you started. Remember, biotic things are the living, once living or came from a living thing parts of the ecosystem, and abiotic is the never living. Then you need to submit your poster or file to the Polar Battlefields poster assignment, which is in Schoology, which I just showed you. Once again, it should reflect, instead of 3, it should be 2 class days of effort. So about an hour's worth of time is what I'm looking for there. Here's what you need to include on your poster. So here's the most important part. You have to have a definition of biotic, abiotic, organism. Let me make this my whole screen here. You have to include definitions for these 6 words up at the top here: biotic, abiotic, organism, population, community, and ecosystem. If you have your book at home, those things are in your book. Otherwise, they can be found in the Polar Battlefield slideshow, which is in this assignment folder. You have to label 10 biotic and abiotic factors on your poster and make a list. So that means you should have pictures of at least 10 biotic and 10 abiotic things from the ecosystem. You can either draw a line to the things and write biotic or abiotic, or you can make me a list. But whatever's in your list, you need to have pictured on the poster. Lastly, you need to show pictures of and label a picture of an organism, a picture of a population, a picture of a community, and the whole ecosystem. So you need to have pictures and definitions of all of these things from the polar bear ecosystem. Okay, here's a few examples. You can choose to do it like the book did on page 6, where you make a whole scene and then you just kind of label or tell me about things in the scene. Or you can do it the way the book did it with the pictures. There's organism, population, community. They just drew like a picture of each one and labeled it that way. So that's another way that you could do the assignment. All right. So once again, just to go back to the requirements page, you need to have all of these things. I'm going to post a screenshot just of this slide. These are the things that need to be in your Polar Battlefields poster. Email me if you have questions. Do the best you can. If you submit it and you're missing big things, like if you forgot to put all the definitions on, I'm going to email you and I'm going to tell you, you forgot your definitions, and I will not grade it unless it has all these things. So make sure you've included all these things. If you're missing something, I'm just going to return it to you, which is fine. And then you'll have to let me know when you resubmit it so I can go in and grade it at that point. But do the best you can. Let me know if you have questions. Have a great Friday and